Hello there. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope you're happy to be here, I guess. um, I am. So, welcome back to the channel. Got some new stuff over here. A case. Of course, I was late getting to it, but I think I found most of the A case cars that I'm looking for. By judging by other people's videos, and I think there's a couple of videos that just break down like Lamley breaks down the cases. I don't think actually I've seen him break down the A case. Still love to find that awesome looking green Escort. I really want that. That's probably one of the cars so far I want in the Supers. But if I can find one, it'd be great. But cases don't drop here as well as other places or other videos that I've seen, because I've seen people pallets of cases. I can tell you right now, I don't think I've seen it all year. Maybe a pallet full of cases, or cases enough that would fill a pallet. Let's say that. Anyways, I'm just saying, if I find a case, it's like trying to find the golden ticket in my area. It's hard to come by. The best I've ever done is there was, I think it was 2020, 2021 maybe. I think it was 2021. Yeah, let's go 2021. The Studebaker truck, which was the Super that year. Walmart, I wasn't living up here, but my route was in the area, and I was on break, and I spent my whole break. But they had I would say they had at least 20 cases. That might be a little under the number maybe, but I got to look through them. I got permission. I don't do videos, I guess, at stores. I mean, there's so many of them. Do I need another one maybe? I don't know. I guess it'd be good on my my perspective, I would say. Anyways, I don't know why I start rambling about this stuff. I guess it's just in my head and get it out. So, I got eight case cars, two places, maybe three. I think it's just two, maybe two Walmarts and a Myers. Myers actually around here, they like to ramp up for Christmas, which is great because it's, you actually got another place you can kind of depend on to find newer stuff or fresh stuff. But after Christmas, it's like they go into hibernation mode. They just kind of go back into their cave, and every once in a while they'll poke their head out, throw a case out on the hooks, and there you go. And then another thing is I think they like to hold on to their cases because for some reason they also like to keep older cases on the shelf. Maybe it's just their distributor. I don't know. But, I mean, I don't get to look in the back, so I don't know what they're doing. So, I mean, they had, I would say as of October, they had, and let's go back to September, I still was seeing C and D cases in these stores. I mean, that's what they were out there. I mean, maybe there was a dump bin. I had seen, they do a dump bin because they get a premium, I think 2 times a year, and that's the weird ones, the one that doesn't have a hole for your, that's Cassie over here telling me, get to the bags that are in my way. Anyways, all right, I'm moving. There you go. Now you can, oh, I see. You wanted to sit right there. Gotcha. Okay. She's happy now. She's got the corner. So, they have had new stuff. They finally actually put out I think in one of my videos I showed that they put out Fast and Furious. I did find some a combination of Walmarts, I believe. I think maybe 2 Walmarts I found stuff, and then I found my other 2 cars at Myers. And then Walmart decided to say, oh, let's throw about 20 cases of it. And they did. I wish I videoed this stuff, but I mean, what is it? I mean, I guess it's conversation and our stuff to talk about in our hobby. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should just keep sticking to what I've been doing with my content because maybe I'm talking too much about stuff. Anyways, I'm happy this stuff's out. I should say I'm glad I was able to find it, because some of you guys can't find this stuff. You have to trade or buy it second source or random acts of kindness, which is always good. I mean, it's a nice thing. It makes a person feel good when they can help out their collector. And I like doing it myself when I can. I'm not saying I'm like the authority or anything of it, but I do it whenever I can. If somebody calls out or reaches out to me, I try to. I at least try to respond one way or another if I can't do it or not. Sometimes it doesn't always work that way. But anyways, let's dig into this stuff and see what I found over here in my area. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing. I got to change the position because I know this wall looks boring to you, including the gray table of diecast. I called it something else yesterday, but I think this has to have another name. Anyways, this is the gray table of diecast. And, yeah, a case. I think I got a case here, maybe some other stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, I found some Matchbox too. So, I had to dig for this. So this is the one thing I found at Walmart. So, I believe this is the 2024s, or maybe this is the end of 2023. I don't know. I don't know these. I can't read these case numbers for Matchbox. It's a mystery. But I don't know if Matchbox altogether doesn't. I don't think they have an international and a U.S. case. I think it's all the same card. So first car up on the block here. Let's go with this one. I found this before I left because the Matchbox were all over the shelf. I mean, they were from where they actually sit all the way down to the end towards the premium stuff. And I was getting ready to leave. I mean, literally sometimes, especially during this time of year, you got to kind of search because, as you see in other people's videos, if you watch, some stuff is spread out everywhere. It's a mess. I mean, it's usually a mess most of the time anyways, but when Christmas comes, it's like ramped up to about another 100 to 150%. So it's really bad trying to find stuff. Anyways, I found the new color of the Dodge Charger, the 66. I hope one day they do put the 5 spokes on this, or the one set of wheels that they use like on the Ranchero, the green one that came out this year. Those wheels will look good on here. I mean, these don't look bad because it does fit the Arrow, because this car was optioned with hubcaps. Nice detail. I can see they actually put silver trim around the front of it, where the hidden headlamps. They actually got the Charger detail on the back, which, you know, I need to compare this one to Hot Wheels, because there's not much difference. I believe it's both the small set wheels they have on that car. Now, I don't know if the wheel wells are in the fenders are open more, but like the metallic green, real nice and dark metallic. You can see that deep look. It's got a chrome base, of course, so it can give you that chrome bumpers. And too bad they couldn't black out the grill on it, but yeah, it looks good. I was happy to find it because it wasn't sitting on, like I said, it was sitting way away from the other Matchbox. It was sitting with a bunch of other premium stuff on the shelf for all the like 1/24ths and 1/32 or whatever the heck they are, the Jada stuff. Yeah, it was sitting there. So happy to find it and don't have to worry about it no more. It's in the collection now. Next one on the block here. I know I missed the Ford. I've been looking for that blue and white Ford because a friend of the family had one. And actually, back when I used to work for a guy that actually painted cars, he actually painted 2 trucks that color. They were older. One was a 71 and one was a 77, but they were that color. So next one is the Land Rover Defender. And I believe this is a new paint scheme for it. I think it was, I want to say it was brown, but it might have been a different Land Rover. Might be one of their models. I didn't pick that one up. Like I said, I'm starting to get kind of picky on what I get because I want to keep this collection to a controllable amount, which I think is out of control. But the only reason it's not out of control because I don't get to see everything I've had since 2022 since it's in storage. So, and I'm probably going to have to slowly start bringing it here until I figure out what's going on. So, but I like this black, flat black paint scheme with the dark. I don't know. It's not brass, but it's black chrome, I guess you could call it. But they did this with the Corvette, I think, last year. The C8 looked great. It really did. And I think they might have did another car this year with this. I'd have to look, but I don't remember. But I do love this look. And that was one reason I picked it up. It just looks sharp. It looks right. It's got all the detail on the front, grille, Defender on the hood with the headlight treatment. I can't tell if they actually did treatment on the bottom part of the grill. It's inserted in the bumper, but it does have taillights and its emblems on the tailgate, and looks good. Nice job with this. Maybe, I don't know if they do have a cover over the rear tire. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Does it say it on there? I can't tell. No, nothing's said inside the spare tire. But yes, either way, this is a nice one to have. I like the color combination and the detail they gave it. So good job on that Matchbox. So next one of the other ones I've been looking for, the Lamborghini LM002. I might have one of these. Of course, it's probably Matchbox as well. They gave it a real, oh, it's actually got the Protecto plastic inside there, insert. Looks like on the front and back, yep. I wonder what makes them decide which ones get this. That's a nice question to ask Mattel. If they ever wanted to do a Q&A. But it's got the detail on the headlights. Detail on the rear. It's got the Lamborghini logo on the back there. Taillights are there. License plate, which I think probably says something Matchbox. Or no, actually says the actual name of the vehicle. Very cool vehicle. Which it's almost a military looking, but I believe this is Lamborghini's first attempt at an SUV. I don't think they called them SUVs at the time. Remember the Goonies? Chunk was calling them ORVs, over-the-road vehicles. Let's call it that. It says about the right pace, right? ORV, over-the-road vehicle. Still says off-road vehicle too, right? Yeah. Yeah, ORV, off-the-road vehicle. Let's call it that. Yeah, I like that. But it's got the gloss black wheels with the tires, of course, which they actually put some treatment on there, as you can tell. It's not bad. I like it. I think it might be the first or second one to the collection, but I'm happy to have it either way. So, yes, those are the Matchbox I think I found this week. The rest are all Hot Wheels. So in first place, oh, yeah. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm about to come back real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I had a text message I had to respond to. So back. So Myers, like I said, I'm so happy when they do amp up for Christmas. I know it's, big time for them. I guess it's in their budget. Didn't add that in there. But I did find me, like I say, when I find something that's exclusive or chase piece, I will pick it up because I will try to trade that. I have never, ever put anything on anywhere to sell these cars. I always try to trade. I mean, if I ever come in a pinch, I guess I would, but it's not the option. It's not the first option. It's the very last option. Anyways, that being said, I found this at Myers. I thought it was pretty cool looking. It is a chase piece, as you can tell. I know some people, it depends on the people that collect these, but I'm always willing to trade for something I need. And I'm hoping, you know, if this is something you're looking for, I pick it up, and I think it's something cool to have. Plus, it is a cool looking Volkswagen, even though it's a clown Volkswagen. You know, it's I don't even know what that says. It's a Pervet Circus? Preveal Circus? I don't know. I probably butchered it, but, you know, you can see it. You can tell me to look it up or whatnot. But it's a Norman Rockwell series. It's a pretty cool looking van. Fit and finish on the bumper is a little spotty, but I mean, they're there. Maybe they've done a couple jumps here and there on it. Who knows? I mean, I only say it's going to only go like, what, they got 42 horsepower or something? 0 to 60 in like 13 minutes. Something like that. Anyways, still a cool looking casting. Very much detail. I mean, it's got actually, looks like clear lenses around the headlights. And maybe the taillights might be actually a separate piece. I don't know. They're very, very deep red. Like, actually, you would turn those on. I mean, it actually looks like a plastic lens. But very cool scale. I like the V-dub on the spare tire. That's cool. Kind of like a clown nose. So, yeah, I get that. But, okay, I see where they're going with that. That's cool. Now, the turn signals, they're definitely painted on. But lots of nice trim. It's even got mirrors on it. Which, I mean, the green light cars are pretty on it when it comes to detail. They try to give every detail to what would be on the car. Look at that. Can you see that? I love clowns. That's such adorable. That's so adorable. But yeah, I picked it up in case somebody wanted to trade with this, because I will definitely trade that for something I need. If anybody's interested in that, just reach out to me. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Also, I found a Zamac. So the automobilia paraphernalia, blah, 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 paraphernalia. I'm sorry, guys. Batista. Once in a while, I'll get in the rhythm with my trying to say it. Automobilia paraphernalia Batista. I butchered it, but you see what I'm saying, or you hear what I'm trying to say. Of course, you know, I was never an English major or anything like that, so I guess you can tell that by the way I'm trying to pronounce this poor vehicle. Paraphernalia, I think that's what it is. Let's leave it at that. Let's just say I found it at Myers, which is usually Walmart exclusive, but apparently I guess they got these in a dump bin again. I just happened to find it and picked it up. But I don't know, I just picked it up. I think I actually have one. I'm pretty sure I do now that I think about it. I was just pretty stoked to find something there. Okay, now we're getting into the A case. So this is the Tesla Model Y. In blue. It's not a new model, but it does look good. So it's got the updated front bumper. It's got the tail lights, headlights, trim, or detail, license plate, emblems. It's on a black, gloss black 10-spoke rim. Really nice, clean look. I mean, every time you get one of these from Hot Wheels, they always do a good job just making it real clean and nice looking. I don't think they've ever done anything fancy. Okay, if I ever find it, I do want one. I gotta get one. I love the Super, but the screen one right now has sufficed me for now. Very clean looking. It's got the details on the back with the headlights, bumper, and then it's got the detail on the front with the Ford emblem in the grille. Very nice, guys. I applaud you on doing a good job with this one. But like I think everybody said, which I'm going to go ahead and mention it, the way to tell AK cars or anything from 2024, where you find what number it is in the series. That will be white now, not blue anymore. So, yes. All right, next is the Greenwood Corvette, which they brought it out again. This is very consistent with Mattel. I think they've been bringing this out. I know they brought this out the year before I started collecting because I found most of them relatively quick, and it was a Zamac that year too. It's been I don't think it's been a Kmart exclusive. It could have been because I was collecting when Kmart was still in the Hot Wheel days. And I know last year it came out with that dragon livery. And then they had it, like I said, in the red, so I think the year before. And then they did 3 versions of it. I think the year before that was a gold, like a turquoise blue. It's been now actually in the premium set now because it was in the Silhouette series. So Mattel really loves this casting, and I do too because this is a great looking race car when it raced. That wide body kit just freaking crazy looking. I think they have done this in a Super too, but I like to see them do it in a race livery one year. It would look really cool. I know it's been around, I say this has been about 10 years this thing's been around, this casting, but every one I've seen, they've done a great job with the detail. It looks really good. So it's got the Hearst equipment sticker on there, Mr. Gasket. It's got Chevrolet's old school logo on the back with Hot Wheels included. It's got the 32 meatball on the door and on the hood. Old Chevrolet emblem on the front. This pearl, this purple and pearl looks good, really good. No detail on the taillights, but usually that's what happens when you did. Oh yeah, it's got Goodyear too on this side. But yeah, very nice casting, guys. Good one for this year. So, can't go wrong with the Corvette, the Greenwood one. This is the new recolor for the Volvo XC40 Recharge, which is an electric vehicle, of course. It's in that series. Nice blue. Looks really good. I like this more of a sportier look. Well, not sportier. The other one looked good too with that forest look on the side, kind of faded on it. This looks like it's kind of got it's deep pearl on it too. Metallic. With the, well, you know, actually it's got all the, well, except for the front, it's got the detail in the back, sort of like the green one. So, hopefully here sooner or later they will start getting the detail on these. I think they do. It's just, I think it's going to jump the price up. That's why they're doing those mid-range premiums, the ones that are all metal in this type of card, with the detail on the hood, or details on the rear and on the front and on the side, but they're leaving it with plastic wheels, but they are giving them their own set of wheels. They're to make them more distinctive compared to the main line. So, and I guess they're trying to make it justify the price hike on them, maybe. And like I said before, who knows if that's going to last? This might be just a one deal thing with the wagons, and they might not do it again. Next one is the Zinger 21C, which is an actual car, and it's electric. Rule the road from fight jet style cockpit in this hypercar built for speed using 3D printed parts. Wow, by AI or AL, I guess that's AI. It sports a V8 with twin turbos and an 800V electric drive system for a combined output of 1,250 horsepower. Wow. I might have to look up more about this car. And it's built in California, Los Angeles. Huh. I don't think they still allow that type of stuff out there, since they're so green out there. Well, on the green, they're just heavily populated, which I guess they got to control their pollution. I don't see anybody can live out there, honestly. Because what I make here, I mean, I guess, you know, the pay is different out there. I'll give it for that. But yeah, I couldn't do it. I know one of my co-worker lived out there and they moved here, and they were telling me how much of a difference it is. Next one. You know me, I love my emergency response vehicles. I picked up the Dodge Charger SRT 2015 in this Airlines Runway Marshal. Pretty cool. I like, I don't know about the wheel choice. It doesn't look bad. Yeah, it looks good on here. I don't mind. It kind of breaks up the monotony. They probably could have gone black with it, but I'm happy with that. It's got the yellow windshield, gray interior, with the emergency response livery on the side and on the hood. Of course, there's no details on the front or back, but either way, it's a nice looking vehicle. Pretty sporty. Still don't think it'd catch a plane or anything, but I got more of a better chance with what's underneath the hood since it's SRT. What's it putting at, about 500 horse? No, more like probably 475. I don't know. I didn't pick up on the actual how much horsepower. I know if you get like on the Demons, it's like 800 something. I guess you can get up to. Guess I need to find out. I need to do my research more on newer cars. That's all I can say. Okay, now this is not a real car, but Hot Wheels did such a great job on this casting that I couldn't pass it up. And I know it's going to be one of those that are sitting in pegs. That's fine. I'm glad I was able to find it. But it's the Customato, which, if you know, this is the car that was on the original Hot Wheels card from the 60s. And they finally made the car. I don't remember the designer, though. I think it's on here, isn't it? Nope. I'll put the designer's name up here. But, God, this looks so good. So muscle car looking. It kind of reminds me of a Tornado and a Charger. I mean, it's got both that are, looks kind of combined. It looks like a concept car, really. But these wheels with that red trim, oh, my God. I would put this on a custom. I would not have a problem doing it. These look sick. I love it. The two-tone orange with the black striping. And I think it's got metallic in it, does it? I can't tell. If I turn it, I can't see. Let me try this way. Sorry, I'm not showing you guys, but no, it doesn't have metallic in it, as far as I can tell. I think that's more of the glare off the plastic, but my God, this is awesome. I love this car. This car looks so good. They did the right treatment on this. One thing I might have done different is do the black chrome on the base, but that's the only thing I would maybe do different. My taste on it, but other than that, I can live with this. This looks fine. I think this is a heck of a good looking casting, and everything they did on this to make this car, they did an excellent job on this. For being a fantasy casting, I was proud to pick this one up. I truly like this car, and this paint style fits it perfect. Good job. Kudos to you all, Mattel. You definitely made that car look good. I really like that auto. All right. Let's see. These are still... All right, this is a leftover. Now, when I found the other Zamax at Walmart, the last set for the year, they were in a dump bin sitting out in their seasonal area. And they were there for 2-3 weeks almost. I mean, you could have got a set numerous times. So, anyways, I went back to it a few days later. I know this was not in there. I swear I would have picked one up if I seen it, because I'm pretty good eyeballing these cars when I'm looking at them anywhere. I'm not too shabby. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm pretty good. I'm pretty proud to say that I will pick up on a car in a heartbeat if I know I don't have it, or you know, it's something to look for. But here we got the tuned Porsche 911 Turbo. 3.6, 964, all the other. These tune cars are kind of growing on me. I mean, It is goofy as all get out with that, the hood, or the roof, I'm sorry. It looks good. I mean, really, they did do a good job on it. It's just so silly with that roof line. But, you know, it's a tune vehicle, so yeah, they're supposed to be silly with it. Cartoons are silly, right? So it's got all the taillights. I don't know why I'm going, I keep calling taillights on the headlights. Taillight detail all under there. They got the headlights, the turn signals, the emblem on the hood, license plate. Looks good. I'm just glad I finally got one. I should have picked up the one. Anyways, the story was I should have picked this up, but I said, I just don't want to go in there and pick up one car. If I go into stores, I'm trying to pick up everything at one time. I'm starting to get that way for some reason. I think it's because I don't want to sit in line, because sometimes these lines are just like ridiculous. I don't know if you all have that problem, but here I'm just like, either start paying the people or just do it all automated. Because, I mean, when I was in retail, we always had this problem. That's where the U-Scan came from. One of the stores, when I worked in the grocery store, our store was a test store. And this is 1995 and 6 I'm talking about. U-Scan was in our store for the first time then. And our store was a test store for anything. And we got that around then, and I was trained on it. I even helped open up one at another store 3 or 4 years later. I think it was 98. So anyways, yeah, I mean, they worked okay. Scales were a pain in the butt, because every time you put something down, it couldn't, if the weight wasn't exactly like the last one, especially like on produce or, you know, just anything that was made, it would always have an issue. They finally got around that, I guess, to kind of not round it off, but kind of gave it a range of what weights it could be. I guess we programmed that into the system, and it kind of relieved that problem. But we still had issues. But anyways, that's for another story. I like the ramble. You know me, guys. So this, Max Steel, fantastic looking car. I love this altogether. They did this right. I mean, the last couple have been pretty good. I think this has been around for 2 years now, and the last couple look good. The headlight placement, I don't really care for that much, but then again, you know, it's built for speed, so you can't have them headlights sticking out. It is a custom, I would say, built for the Bonneville. Got that electric fan on there. Looks like we got 2 6-cylinders in here. I don't know. Am I too bold to say that? Because if you look at that picture, I'm like, good God, it's the widest 6-cylinder I've ever seen. I mean, that thing is wide as all get out. Anyways, I love the color scheme on this. I love the scallops on it. They did a great job. It's got a deep burgundy red with metallic in it, with the Goodyear, Edelbrock, Bell logos on here. Max Speed, Speed Shop, or Max Steel Speed Shop. That's what it says. Good job on this, guys. I like this one. I was kind of waiting to see this with my own eyes, and I do like that. That looks really good. I want to say it's probably a 32 Ford that was based off of. Another car. Car was a little wonky, but I think I could straighten it out. I don't think it's damaged. These last couple cars came from a dump bin. These came from Myers, which didn't have any damage, and I think up to here, this was actually Walmart, and that was Myers, I think. Anyways, but most of these cars were in the dump bin, which, hey, I don't know about you all, but dump bins are finally coming up in my area. They've been on a hiatus since the pandemic started, and they now slowly have started coming back into the stores. So now almost every Walmart's getting one, which is good to see they're getting cars. Bad to see that you find something that is damaged. And you're like, well, you know, win and lose, but at least you know they're getting the cars again. But the GT40. This is awesome looking. I don't think it's been in the series, the main line, since 2020. I think that's the Super came out. I did find that car too, the Super, which was pretty just amazing. I didn't think I'd find it, and I found one in a dump bin, believe it or not. I could put a picture up here to show you that, but I truly did find this in a dump bin. One of the only 2 treasure hunts I found that year. This year and that year were probably the hardest for me to find supers. I try to find one at least once a year because I've found one ever since I've been collecting again since 2017. That was by accident on 2017. But, needing to be said, I found this one. Great looking car with the big 8 meatball and just the 8 on the side. Basic walls, or the basic wheels, look pretty good on here with the chrome trim. I like how they're trying to spruce these rims up a little bit. We're putting that chrome trim around there. Too bad they didn't put any deco on the taillights. I mean, it's no big deal because you got all the deco around. I like the retro stickering they're putting on here in the Goodyear, because that's pretty much retro style too this year, or vehicle around the same era. So great job, Mattel. I do give you kudos for bringing it back out. And I can fix that car because it's not bent. It's just a little cattywampus. Let's see us. Okay. The 2020 Ram 15 Rebel. Nice. This got all the detail except for the tailgate, but I'm glad they were able to put that on there. I thought this was a new casting. I guess this is for 2 years ago. It was a new casting. Last year, I think it was the Rescue Treasure Hunt, which we were still in it that year. So, but 2023 Treasure Hunts, I think it was. This is a 2024 release paint scheme. Really nice looking. I like the white with the black livery, the Rebel livery. Nice wheel choice on this. It looks good. Not bad, Mattel. Good job. I like it. And the last vehicle for, I think, in the A case is the Barracuda. So actually, technically, I should take that one out since it's 2023. But the Barracuda convertible makes a return to the main lines. In a kind of a, I don't know, it's like a retro paint scheme, like custom. I mean, of course it's custom, but not bad looking. I can't remember the last time. I think this is the first time it's been in the main line since I've been collecting. It has they have a new wheel out. Interesting. I don't know about this vehicle to introduce it with. I think this will look good with a retro slotted wheel, if you don't mind me saying. But, you know, I don't work for Mattel. I can only give them my opinion. And they can go with it next time if they hear this. But I think maybe with the Mopower should be in silver. It's hard to see it. It's a kind of a ghost look, which is not bad, but I think the scallops or the trim or the livery they're doing on here probably would, it works with that better. Kind of got a dual arrow on the hood with that shaker hood. Too bad they couldn't put any detail on this car. It doesn't have any detail on it. Wheels is different wheel. I mean, they're not terrible. I just don't think it works with this vehicle. The timeline's not right to me. It does have Plymouth on the trunk. Yeah, you can barely see that, but it does say Plymouth right there. Yeah, so I didn't see much finally. I kind of calmed down. But this is what I found this past week. So A case I think is complete. B case is right around the corner probably. So this is Ryan. This is probably a bit longer than 30 minutes, but I had to get off here. But yes, I hope you all have a good weekend finding some stuff. Hopefully you can find somebody to trade something you need. Like I said, work, you know, try to find a way to find what you're looking for and do it within your budget and don't go over. Just have a fun time enjoying this hobby. Because if you can't find it right now, believe me, it'll be down the road sometime you'll find it. Because believe me, there's times where I haven't found one vehicle and then all of a sudden it pops up. I find this one and that one and then another one from the same car. It cracks me up how that happens, but it can't happen, guys. So I'm going to get off here and you all take it easy. Have a great rest of your weekend. Deuces. I'm out.